So here we have the Mini 5-door hatchback on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you some controls on the inside of the car first of all. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, we have the speedometer in the middle, and the fuel gauge on the right-hand side. Also in the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 33,575. Over in the centre, we then have the main screen for the car. So this is where you can access your radio to begin with. You'll see this car's got FM, AM and DAB radio. All the movement that I'm making on the screen is being done using this dial just here. You can access certain things from these buttons, like for example the main menu. But essentially, rotating the dial will take you around to whatever option you want to enter. So if you want to listen to your own music, you'd go to multimedia, push the dial down. You're then in that menu, push the dial down again, and you can see just there we've got USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. And then you can pair your phone from up here in order that you can make and receive phone calls, for example. We have the main volume for the stereo, below which you will find dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger, driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, this button turns your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that by pressing the auto button. You'll go back to whatever settings you had it on previously. Below that, we can turn off our traction control. This button starts and stops the engine. So when you want to get into the car and go anywhere, or when you want to get out of the car, that's the button you use. This one turns off the stop and start, which is different to this. Stop and start is designed to cut the engine out when the car is stationary in traffic, which in turn will save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows. Underneath that we have USB, auxiliary input and a 12-volt charging socket, and then a 6-speed manual gearbox as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.